Investors are celebrating Tesla stock going up 10% in a single day. That's when I was celebrating when Tesla stock went down 10% when it was close to $109 because, I was getting a huge discount that day. And here you go. Today, Tesla stock is up well over 10%. But investors have missed some major news. FSD v12.4 is a major improvement and 12.5 is a whole other level. So Elon Musk is indeed making good on his promise that FSD should be shining bright by late April or early May. We knew that 12.4 is going to be a big improvement, but we didn't know about 12.5. So that's big news. And as endless good news came out after the earnings dropped, because this was posted right before the earnings started, most people completely missed this piece of news. Tesla stock is up massively because Elon guided for year-over-year growth in the auto business, and earlier that was expected to be negative or at least flat. New vehicle development has accelerated and will use existing production lines/capacity, so Tesla can make 3 million cars per year without building any new factories. We should expect a new vehicle from Tesla late this year or early in 2025, and it's actually going to be multiple models that are coming before the end of the first half of 2025, not one models. And if you like that and Tesla stock being up over 10% today, click the like button. And I think people are really excited about FSD licensing. Elon said there's a good chance we sign more than one deal with another automaker to license FSD this year, but will probably be at least 3 years before that automaker can integrate it. Although Elon has said before that Tesla was in conversations with an automaker about FSD licensing and nothing happened, but maybe this time it's going to be different because FSD v12 is making progress fast. And we also know that the unveil on August 8th will include a cybercab robotaxi. Elon Musk believes that Tesla has so much momentum to solve autonomy right now that it will be solved regardless whether he stays at Tesla or is kidnapped by aliens. And this was about Elon having at least 25% of voting control. So he basically said, I can leave and it will be fine. He then sort of has to reapprove his compensation package. Elon also mentioned share buybacks, and that would be the best way, I think, for shareholders to give Elon Musk 25%. Tesla announced that they expect to return to being cash flow positive in Q2. And in terms of volume growth this year, which Elon Musk expects to be positive, either expect many price cuts or good marketing, or right now Tesla is getting a lot more orders already. It could also be a combination of all three. Tesla also reported really good auto margins and energy margins. The auto gross margin significantly beat the consensus expectations, and energy is over 24%, significantly beating auto margins. And Troy was only expecting 14.6% for the auto margins. So big shout out goes to Tesla reducing costs. Excluding regulatory credits, the margin was at 16.4%, so about 2% higher than what Troy estimated. And in just one quarter, Tesla increased AI training compute by more than 130%. That's one reason why FSD progress is so fast. And that's one reason why Tesla ended up with less cash this quarter than the last quarter. It spent $1 billion on AI infrastructure. Elon Musk predicts that Optimus will be doing factory tasks by the end of the year. Currently, it is doing factory tasks, but in the lab, and possibly it will be sold to other companies by the end of 2025. And by the end of the year, Tesla is planning to double its compute again. Here, Wall Street analysts happy about Tesla's earnings and that the new models are coming much sooner. About 4680s, Elon Musk is basically saying that making 4680s is just a hedge on the battery costs. And it appears to me that going forward, Tesla is not really going to put all that much emphasis on making batteries itself. I mean, they will continue to ramp it, and it is ramping, but the strategy seems to not be as focused on 4680s going forward. But Lars did say that we expect to beat supplier-based costs of nickel-based cells by the end of the year. James is also thrilled overall. Tesla is planning to round the Lathrop factory to its full capacity. Elon is trying to make it so you can buy a Tesla in 1 minute. A lot of cost-cutting efforts are happening right now. Despite what Elon said, Gene Munster does not believe that sales will be up for Tesla this year. He still thinks they will be down 5% year over year. We know that Tesla is going to launch a ride-hailing service within the Tesla app, so you won't need to download anything new, and you will be able to let your vehicle give rides only to people that have 5-star scores or to your friends and family. This way you can keep your car nice and clean. As a long-term investor, this was extremely bullish to me. Elon basically said that Tesla constitutes the majority of my wartime. I work every day of the week. I'm going to make sure Tesla is very prosperous. And I think right now we are seeing that that Elon Musk is indeed spending a lot more time at Tesla, and I think the progress is being made at this very moment fast. And I expect the growth to come back soon as the new models launch and as autonomy gets better. Anyway, Ross Gerber found something to nitpick. He doesn't like the free cash flow being negative right now. He does not like Tesla investing lots of money, I guess. He said the best part of the Tesla call is how much more money Nvidia is going to make. And he said as long as Tesla shareholders are fine with a much less profitable version of the company, then this vision works fine, says Ross. And just from Cybertruck production, Tesla is now generating $100 million in revenue every week and is going to accelerate fast. Notice how many times I have said fast today. And by the way, this is why Tesla hasn't done a share buyback. Tesla knows it needs to invest a lot of money going forward. So not doing a share buyback, I think so far has been the right move. I like this chart from AJ. Tesla's 20% delivery reduction in Q1, which was significantly driven by one-off effects, compares quite favorably against selected global peers and BEV sales. You can see Tesla is right here, and most companies have done quite a bit worse. Argentina offers tax exemptions to Tesla. Companies looking to set up factories to produce electric vehicles in Argentina will not have to pay taxes for 10 years. However, they will have to employ more than 75% of the local workforce. And they mentioned that they are waiting a response from Tesla. I don't think Tesla is going to build an EV factory in Argentina. I'm not even sure about a Megapack factory, but it's good to see an offer from the country. Tesla is set to cut 3,300 jobs in California, including 550 employees from its Lathrop Megapack factory. It said in multiple worker adjustment and retraining notification notices, but we did hear from Tesla on the earnings call after this news came out that they are ramping the factory. So they are just making things more efficient, which makes this not bad news at all. Good news, actually, because it should increase Tesla's margins. I do feel sorry for these people who are let go, though. And we are hearing from Giga Berlin now that Tesla is going to cut 400 Giga Berlin employees.